Hello friends, welcome back to the kennels. I'm still hyped from the last episode, which was, from your point of view, a day ago. From my point of view, 4.5 minutes ago. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. It was pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. This might look like a failure. I would consider it a resounding success. A resounding success. But anyway, that was last time. This is this time. We got our Houndmaster. Our roster is full for the first time in a long time, and it's full of quite decent levels. Tell you what, I'll just turn the audio down on my end because I think it's echoing a little bit through my microphone, for which I apologise. I noticed that in the last episode. What's in the Nomad Wagon? I'm checking just as a kind of a courtesy now, but I don't really expect to see anything particularly useful, and lo and behold, we saw nothing useful. Right. Sort by activity, sort by level, sort by activity. Cool. Book of Sanity, Book of Sanity, Dark Tambourine, Ancestor's Lantern. I can't. I mean, I literally can't. I don't even know why I looked at it. I convinced myself for a moment that I could do it, and I can't. Highwayman, Man-at-Arms. I mean, I'm never going to use it. We should look at the, you know what, it's a long apprentice dungeon. I'd rather do a veteran medium dungeon. It's deeds, which is good. I know that heirlooms are interchangeable. A lot of people don't realise that you actually kind of lose a small amount. I mean, each heirloom stacks to a certain amount in your inventory. And when you trade in a stack of one heirloom, you get slightly less than a full stack back on average. That's something that's not really publicised in game, but I remember it being in the patch notes when that was became a thing like a year ago. Let's do this. So, Sudaval is perfect for rank 1. Yeah, that's fine. Mobonk is rank 4. You know what, I'm gonna... not now, because I haven't got a pen. Okay, I was gonna like make a note of which abilities were which. Roussel is perfect for rank 2. So I was gonna write down, like, instead of Stun, Rush, Harry, Mark, it'd be like 2, 3, 5, 7. That would make things a little bit easier, perhaps. Hugh, Faceby, Musgru, Rush, Harry, Mark, and God. I should stop doing that accent. It's just straight up offensive. Oh, it's very funny. Right, okay. So we unequip all trinkets. I actually don't want that distended crow's eye. It sells for 1 gold, which is a great trade-off. I pretty much only did the Shrieker quest for bragging rights, because I was really into it at the time. I think the trinkets return to your inventory. Hear me out here, this is going to sound ridiculous. They return to your inventory in the order that the people they're on appear in your roster, I think, rather than the order that they were last in your party. I suppose it makes more sense the way the game does it, but it's not the way I assumed that it would do it. So it threw me a little bit when my trinkets were returned in a different order. Nonetheless, let's just go for it. I'm on a roll. This is the 5th episode I've recorded today, I think, maybe the 6th, and I'm really into it. I had a bit of time off, but I'm glad to be back. Do you want 24 food? It seems like overkill, but better too much than too little. Take another key. I don't actually want a bandage or an antivenom. I don't really see a huge amount of point in those. Same with medicinal herbs. Yeah, we'll leave it. It's fine. Let's just go for it, shall we? No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Slow down. Slow down. Make sure everyone is, This is inappropriate, right? Make sure everyone's fine. Yeah, see, it's skills to upgrade, and no one even knew. I wanted to do this before. I should do it now anyway, and I should go to the blacksmith.
The wise hero trains for what he will face.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, okay. We had a bit of a blip there. It's not a problem. I assume this is 2357. 2357. This is 1235. I mean, I didn't really need to look at it. I could have worked that out. And this is 1234. Okay, and weapons and armor. Armor upgrade. This is going to be an expensive week. I think it's probably worth it. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Seems good. Okay. So let's head off. Right. Okay. I need to buy all my provisions again, but it's worth it, I think. What in the world am I thinking right now? This is going to be the last episode I record today. I have been, you know, as I touched upon in the last episode, I'm over the limit to drive, shall we say. And on top of the fact that I don't have a driving license, I mean, really, I've got no business being on the road. Right.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our
noble line. Oh, I'm breaking the cardinal rule of Darkest Dungeon again. I'm talking over Wayne tea time, I'm sorry. It's one of those things you don't do when you're recording a Darkest Dungeon series, or even playing the game, and it just feels wrong to talk over such a wonderful voice actor. Do I want anything to do with this? I think the general rule is you never touch books. No matter where they are, you never touch books, which is a great lesson to be teaching the impressionable young children playing this game. I think I just hands rush everything down, right? It's just the safest play, right? I guess I'll stun you. It's better than Hound's Harry, which probably does nothing. Yep, see, that's why I attacked rank 2. One of these guys is likely to get an attack in, I think. I don't think my party speed is great. They may both get an attack in. Well, they're definitely not both going to get an attack in. I'm unlikely to stun it again. I'm actually not unlikely to stun it again. It's a moot point. We are Gucci fam. I cringe just saying that, sorry. Just like, you know when words come out of your mouth and you wish you could take them back, like when you tell your bride at the altar that you don't want to marry her, or you know, you confessed on your partner to cheating, you tell your boss it was you that had been stealing from the company, you know? You wish you could just take it back. Well, that's how I feel right now. That's how I usually feel, in all honesty. These guys always fuck me up, because these two are armoured. Rank 1 you might expect. The backline aren't armoured at all. I always expect them to be. I really don't want him to guard anyone, because that's a pain in the ass to deal with. Sweet. I nearly hands harried there. That would have been a mistake. I'm well aware that would have been a mistake. We are in the ruins. Why can't every fight in this game just be against the flesh? That would be glorious. If you didn't watch the I know, yeah, it sounds like I'm just shelling on my other videos now, but if you didn't watch the episode where I beat the flesh, I think it's just called Flesh. No, it's called Pulse. You should go and watch that, because that was cathartic. That was real good. I remember that boss gave me so much trouble my first time through the game. I just couldn't work out, I mean, like, how the boss worked, really, like, why it was, like, the way it interacts with, like, bleed damage and turn ordering and stuff like that. So I was very happy to beat it again, just completely steamroll it with the Houndmaster I team. Hound's Harry, my favourite skill, is so good in that fight, particularly. Guess I just keep stunning. Trying to kill it is not making it easy. Oh, I don't have Hound's Harry in rank 2. Forgive me, I only just noticed that. I don't know why I don't have Hound's Harry in rank 2. Oh, or Hound's Rush, sorry. Not worth it. I mean, maybe worth it, but not worth it.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
I'll need to check that out. I thought I had everything going on here, but apparently not. No problem. I'm gonna target whistle it, yeah, but ideally with someone that doesn't have Hound's Rush. That was pretty good. And now rank 2, which, for reasons unknown, doesn't have the most important Houndmaster skill in this setup. A lot of people will say that target whistle is the most important Houndmaster skill. I would disagree with that in this setup, because the only reason you want to mark something is to make Hound's Rush better. for the most part. Yeah, reducing the protection is good, but it's not really necessarily the end game. Okay, so what is wrong with you? Oh, man. I guess I don't want Guard Dog. Instead I want Hound's Rush, which I didn't... Alright, you know, I'm going to own that one. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what I was chatting about when I should have been focusing on the gameplay. But here we are. We got to play the hand we're dealt. We've got to make the best of it, man. Great. Well done. Really taking my advice there. Fantastic. I'm going to camp here, because I could really benefit from the scouting.
Huddled together.
Okay, so we've got Hound's Watch.
Rats in a maze.
And we got Release the Hound. I should have checked the camping skills, but I just kind of figured that I was likely to have everything I needed, and, you know, it worked out. I'd rather have Encourage, but I think Wound Care as well is going to be fine here. Beautiful. That is absolutely perfect. Couldn't have gone much better.
Purchase, spirits are lifted, and
Of course, I don't have any torches, because I threw them away. Oh, this is why I wanted herbs. That's not that important. It's okay. It's not the be-all, end-all, you know? Oh, yeah, baby! Oh, we get to do it. We get to do it this turn. Yeah! Extra 2 damage and 2 damage of bleed. At least 4 damage of bleed. Functionally, if not necessarily going to go off.
Great is the weapon that cuts.
Since I only need to take his health down to 2. He's effectively at 16 of 80. You know, I know that's common sense to a lot of people, but I figure, you know, maybe there's some people who are fairly new to the game playing. Especially with the Crimson Court DLC around the corner. I know I'm really looking forward to that. So, you know, maybe it's going to bring in a new Darkest Dungeon crowd. I personally would be so in favour of that. I think games like this, which are just like basically like long, very fulfilling, story-driven, single-player RPGs, which sounds like a very niche thing, it isn't. I think they're I think they have a tendency to just not draw in new players. I think they have a tendency to stagnate and just have the same people playing the game for years until everyone's perfect at it. And I think that's a shame, because I'd love to see more people playing this game. I think it's it's a work of art, quite honestly, and I think it deserves a fantastic player base. So I'd love to see the DLC draw more people in. I personally will be recommending it to a lot of people. And if that applies to you, if you are here because of the DLC, Crimson Court, then welcome. I'm glad you decided to pick up the game.
Unforeseen.
I just wish you had someone better at the game to show you how it works than me. But there we are. That should have killed him. Yep, that has killed him. Beautiful. This is holy water, right? Is this holy water? Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not even funny anymore. It's not even a meme. It's holy water, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything, but great, I guess. See, that scouting is good and bad. It's good because it revealed the entire map for me. Oh, I had the holy water for it. It would have been better with the holy water, but that's fine. I don't want you. But it's bad because there's no secret room. I was really hoping for a secret room here. But there we are. The camouflage cloak is pretty terrible right now. In fact, literally nothing would be better. On the plus side, he's at full health. We're nearly done with the dungeon. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Okay, rank 3 is pretty much dead. Rank 4 will be in a minute. Do I get another Hound's Harry first? Oh shit, that was it. Oh my word.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Yeah, that was entirely my fault. I thought I had another turn that I could Hound's Harry with, and that would kill rank 2 and rank 4. But it did not work out like that. That said, rank 2 and rank 4 are dead now. I just wish they hadn't got an attack in on me first, but that's okay. It's not the kind of mistake we can afford to be making later on, but it is the kind of mistake we can afford to be making now. And, you know, after all, why do low-level dungeons exist if not to prepare you for high-level ones, right? I confidently predict that I'll be better at the game by the time I hit Champion Dungeons. Oh, I promise. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what that voice is, by the way. I've been doing it for a while, and I was hoping that maybe it might present itself, some kind of meaning for that voice might present itself, but so far, we're still holding out for it. Let me know if you think of anything. So we've actually only got maybe 2 more battles? Well, 3 more, I suppose, unless I want to backtrack, and I don't, honestly. Stresses my dudes out, and I might get into a fight anyway. This is a rough fight, though, just because of the sheer health on these dudes. I think I'd take out the back line. I mean, you usually take out the back line, right? And then mark these guys and nuke them down one at a time. I think that's correct. Beautiful crits. I thought I misclicked then. I thought I'd accidentally clicked on rank 2, not rank 3. I'm rushing it, man. I'm rushing it. I got an eye on the clock all the time, not because I'm particularly worried about time, but just because that's the kind of guy I am, you know? I work a job where I'm always looking at the time, and it's a hard habit to break. So I'm rushing things, and I should learn to take things slow, you know? Okay. Well, that was not great. I think I should probably just stun this dude. That is no problem. It's a shame I've only got rank 2 Hound's Rush here. I say it's a shame, like it's some, you know, quirk of fate that I have no control over at all, which is of course ridiculous. In that case, I will stun rank 1. Because, okay, perhaps not as well known a fact as some others. Perhaps, like, some facts. This is not a good idea. If you stun something that is guarding something else, it can't guard it, because it's stunned. Oh, there we go, target whistle. It took me 5 tries out of 4 to find that. It's going to be kind of rough, I think. It should go last. Yeah, we should be okay. Oh, yeah, we're going to be fine, yeah. Oh, fantastic. No one is at all stressed out, which is great. Oh.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I'm not even joking here. I'm actually going to get a post-it note, and I'm going to put it on the bottom of my monitor, right where those dog treats are, 4/5 of the way along my monitor. I'm going to say, use the treats. Use them or lose them, boys. It's not okay. I'm glad you guys put up with me. It means a lot. I wouldn't put up with me. Okay, we got a spade, right? We got a spade. We have 3 spades. I don't know how 4 guys using 1 spade are able to get through that blockage and break the spade. Seems silly. Like, there's definitely at least 2 things wrong with that, but you know, we're not here to nitpick. It's a beautiful game. We will have 2 more fights. There is no excuse not to use the treats. Use the treats. I think for some reason, I could be wrong about this, but I think for some reason I normally have the map open while I'm in fights. And that's kind of silly. I think maybe they should hide the map in fights, honestly. I don't think you need to see it. Although I suppose, like, there's no reason to specifically stop people from looking at the map just because other people are bad. Don't want to do it. He's already taken a turn. I'm not too worried. I get Hound's Harry twice, and that would still probably be better DPS. Yeah, that's fine. I've got 9 extra damage. And the Bone Noble will still die before my next turn. Yeah, and another 7 damage. And that's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. I'm in the unfortunate position here of just blackjacking for the damage, I think. Nah, okay. That'll be another Hound's Harry then. I feel like my grinding in arithmetic is not strong enough for this game. I haven't studied math since I was 15. That was 11 years ago. If you're 15 now, which you know, according to the demographics of the internet, you definitely are. I feel like you may not realise like how much stuff you forget after school. Like, you've got so much else to think about in your adult life, man. He says, playing video games on the internet and drinking whiskey at 7 o'clock on a Wednesday evening. But I digress. I have a job, I have a relationship, I have bills to pay. I'm not here sitting thinking about how best to use my turns, and it's apparently dog treats in a game. But you know what? I should be thinking about that. It's what I'm doing right now. I should be thinking about it.
Haunting the hearts of men.
There is a better than average chance that I'm drunk. I mean, it's not 100%. It is 100%. Much as I'd love to sit here and carry on drinking and record this all night, I feel like it would be a little bit counterproductive. We need to kill this madman. We need to destroy this madman right here, right now. That was not really what I was looking for. Maybe, oh, you know what? I should have gone for the noble. Should have gone for the noble because the madman had already taken a turn. I could have killed the noble and the madman before they even took another turn. It was unlikely, but it was not impossible. I mean, that's not great. I just stunned the madman. He's got low stun resist, that's not a problem. And I think then that I take my own advice and kill the noble. Please, just make my life easier, please. That is not making my life easier, bro. Okay. So we kill the noble. That was pretty strong. Hopefully he doesn't go now. He might though. Yeah, he got a decent roll, I think. That's another thing a lot of people... I may have gone over this in a previous episode, I can't remember. A lot of people don't really understand how the speed stat works. Basically, your speed stat here, like Mobonk's speed stat is 4. At the start of each turn, he has a random invisible dice roll added to his speed stat. This dude is dead. I think it's a D8, an 8-sided die is rolled, and that's added to the speed stat of everyone, and that's what determines the order. So it's pseudo random. It's not completely down to chance. Your speed stat and random chance both have a significant role to play. So you can't necessarily say, well, the Frothing Madman's got a speed stat of 10, so he's always going to act second in every turn. Oh. I don't know why you'd have that voice, to be honest. If you do, then I apologise for inadvertently mocking you. But no, that's not how it works. There is always an element of randomness. This is a problem, by the way. I haven't really talked about it because I only just noticed it, but he's real stressed out, he's afflicted, and he's on death's door. Luckily, we're going to be just fine. But my word, that was actually quite close. I'll blackjack him maybe for the stress relief. Use the dog treats. That's real bad.
Low and driven into the mud.
That's real bad. Yeah, so I'll drop the keys. Oh, can you please go fuck yourself? Yeah, that's it. Definitive sign that I'm in no position to be playing this game right now. But you know what? We did it anyway.
Room by room.
We beat the dungeon.
By hole. We reclaim what
We
is
got
ours.
shitloads of loot. We have a new level 5. Our existing level 5s have... Oh my word. Our existing level 5s have been de-stressed. Spasm of the entrails isn't terrible. Tapeworm is bad because it has the tendency to catch you off guard and leave you short of food. Gambler is pretty bad. Tough is absolutely great. Oh dear.
Can you feel it?
Oh Jesus, again.
Between the sane world and that unplumbed
You are
dimension
freaking
of
kidding me.
delirium are tenuously thin here.
Well, looks like we know what we're doing next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.